such a dynamic industry. There's so much happening every day in the banking industry between customer demands, regulation, competition, the changing economic environment. Everything has an impact on banking, right? The last couple of years is when I've been doing a lot of work with fintechs, which are outside of, we've kind of started a lot of collaboration with fintechs. We do a lot of work with, the fintechs like on economies, savings account opening, credit card opening, personal loans. That fintech ecosystem is a fast evolving ecosystem. Any entrepreneur starting should first have absolute clarity on what is the customer need you're trying to fulfill. Don't go out there trying to be, a macho and say I'll do this and that and that. But be very clear what is the customer need you're trying to fulfill, and scan the competition. There may be hundreds others offering it. Then in which case you better know what's your unique, USP. It's very akin to me launching a product, right? I need to know what the customer needs, etc. So an entrepreneur needs to do much more than I need to. I can afford to take a few losses if a product doesn't go well. I can quickly retire the product and move on to something else. In an entrepreneur, you can't. So what is the product? What is the customer need you're meeting? What is your competition doing? Get your business plan in order. So I think those will probably be the underpinning one, and do a lot of research along the way to make sure that you're well positioned. And that's what I would encourage entrepreneurs to do. But I think there's an added one for women entrepreneurs. I think societal norms are such, Revati, that it's rare for women to be entrepreneurs, right? I mean, it's natural, it's a societal norm. And therefore, I think women entrepreneurs have an added onus to make sure that they get the business case much stronger and that they network effectively. We do a lot of sessions, for example, of telling people what are the tools and instruments out there available. What is the difference between a bond, what's a debt, what's the equity, basics of that also we can do. So 2 hours per month at your disposal, Revati. Let us know how you would like to use it. So that's one thing. 2, by the fact that I'm a banking institution, I can offer you more help on POCs and pilots from a fintech perspective. The third is I'm happy to kind of introduce you guys to my kind of partnerships and my fintech circle. So I deal with a lot of fintechs in my thing, and they know other entrepreneurs, so I'm happy to do those introductions also. So I think these are what I can commit to. Lending, if there are opportunities for lending, happy to look at it. It'll really depend on the case itself. It's very difficult on the viability and other stuff. We do some amount of early stage kind of debt rather than equity. We don't do much of equity, but happy to look at it if there's a thing. I think we've done a few already in non-banking related stuff also, but happy to do that.